What a bummer.
Where Atlanta meets Memphis and real life gets talked about for real.
What a bummer.
Welcome to Bummerland.
I respect you, you respect me. We can talk it out, but let folks breathe.
Baby, what a bummer. I'm a Bummerland. Step on in, come talk the talk if you can. From the A to Memphis, we keep it real. Laugh a little, heal a little, say how you feel. Tune into the What a Bummer podcast.
Now let's talk about it.
What up?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the What a Bomber podcast. This your boy Champ the Big Ace. With the
Yeah. I cut you out, my bad.
Nah, you good. I about to say, you doing alright?
I'm sleepy, but I'm good. I'm sleepy as hell because I was up on TikTok live till the wee hours of the morning. Getting restrictions and shit for stuff I didn't do. But that's alright. Count your days, TikTok. Count your days. Anyway, back with a brand new episode.
Yeah. I about to say this episode is What in the Poly. And we titled this episode because we was talking about a couple shows we was watching online about poly. So shit. I would say polyamory is the practice or condition of being married to or having a spouse or a relationship like with multiple partners simultaneously. So that's kind of what has inspired this episode, because we were just talking about what we was watching, and I personally said that shit look good on paper, but in real life I don't know how they make it work. And I would love to know the success rate, like overall, like the percentage. If you in a poly relationship, what's the percentage of that shit lasting or not being that chaotic as hell?
And it's funny that you said that particular thing because literally a few hours ago I was catching up on the new episode of This Is Polly on Prime, and right now they're in the situation of, which I told you about what they had going on. So one of the it's several couples, but my bad, it's several polycules that this show is following. But this particular polycule, they're right now in this situation where one of the wives just had a baby, or queen. They call themselves queens. One of the queens just had a baby, and the baby is in the NICU. Listens upon that baby, like hoping for the best. I'm probably gonna follow up because I really hope, that the baby, if nothing else, that the baby is doing well, for real.
Yeah.
But they had a little girl, and she came out with a lot of issues, and she was having to have a surgery done in order to help her to swallow and digest, if I'm not mistaken. So needless to say, the baby's in the NICU, suffering through some things, and that's a strain on the family right there.
Yeah.
In the midst of this, I'm gonna just call it a top girl, because I'm saying that because she seems to have an issue or issues with one or more of the other queens or whatever, or vice versa, whatever. It's like it's beef. And her and the husband, or I don't know, excuse me if I'm messing up the terms and things with this. I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to keep up. So right now I'm gonna say the husband and the top one just found out they pregnant again
With a baby that's already sick.
And no, the top one is pregnant again, like for the whatever time, because I'm not sure how many kids she got already. But the point is, one lady just had a baby. She may not even be that baby. I don't know what the health condition of this baby is, or if the statistics on whether or not this baby is going to survive, right? Or what's gonna happen with the baby. Like I said, that's a strain on the relationship right there. This like the other top lady already beefing a little bit with some others or one of the other ones, right? And now the top one that's already beefing is finding out she's pregnant again. While this lady just done had her baby. I don't know what number baby this is for her, but she done had another baby. Now her baby's struggling. My baby's struggling, and now I gotta hear that I gotta hear that you finna have another baby with our husband.
Yeah.
Like on top of the beef, and mind you, the beef is with with this particular queen that ain't had no babies yet, none, and she want babies. So she feels the way. Everybody already knows how she feels too. Like everybody's knowing that, and everybody got their own opinions or whatever, whether they understand it or not, right?
Yeah.
But everybody knows that she's struggling with not having any of her own. So now everybody else is popping up pregnant. Then the one baby just came and they having issues with it. Everybody's having emotions over this baby. Everybody is like everybody feels a way about the baby. Like everybody's sad. So it's just like one thing after the next.
Yeah. I about to say that sound like that damn show on Tubi.
Yes.
And these two different shows, like one more reality.
Yeah, but one is actually
fiction.
reality, right? One is actually reality, one is scripted. So now the thing with the husband and the top one that is, and she's 9 weeks pregnant. They're trying to figure out when it's gonna be the best time to tell everybody. What you mean? Ain't no best time. This baby is in a critical state, pretty much. So we don't know what's going on with that situation.
Yeah.
The mama is fragile. She just had a baby. Emotions, hormones, all of that stuff. Her body trying to heal. She probably running back and forth between the house and the hospital. The husband got multiple wives. He can't just focus on the new mama. He got another baby on the way. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's one other wife that might be pregnant right now. So it might be 2 that's pregnant, but don't quote me on it. Just go watch it.
I'm about to say that's definitely a complex way of stretching yourself goddamn thin. If I ever heard it or seen it.
And the lady and the one that's newly pregnant, 9 weeks pregnant for the umpteenth time, she's in her feelings because she like, I don't understand why she always beefing with me. Like, I don't understand why she can't just never be happy for me, whenever something happens. And she's also the one, that pulled everybody card by going out and getting the husband face tattooed on her. Trying to get that one up or whatever.
I'll say she pulled a goddamn Krishan Rock.
Child. Now see, like you said, I guess it looks good. It looks better on paper than actually
reality.
Working in the real in the 3D realm or whatever, right? Yeah. Now in my mind, my personal take on it is that because I don't know, I'm not gonna say I do. I understand what it's based off of, right? It's supposed to be based off of like this community of sorts. You know what I mean? Like everybody helping one another. Yeah. What I don't agree with is that kids, I ain't signing up to be babysitting a whole bunch of motherfucking kids. Like, fuck that. I love babies and all of that, but I done reached the age now where I'm like, if they don't belong to me or directly related, like, I'm just not signing up to be sitting with my kids, your kids, her kids, they kids, all these motherfucking kids, and it don't never damn stop, neither. Hell no. Yeah, but I understand the basis, the premise behind it, right? And so in my mind, like I would want to be able to live like that. But I ain't finna cap. I'm still a woman. I'm still a woman. I still have emotions and feelings and things. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm pretty strong-minded when it comes to things. I live a lot in my masculinity, I feel, right? But I'm still a woman. I'm still a lady. I still have emotions, and I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. Not always, but a lot. I'm probably gonna have an attitude because I'm not gonna want to look at this bitch, that bitch, her bitch, his bitch all day long, every day. Fuck that. Sometimes I just want to lay up under my man or my woman or whoever the fuck my the primary person is in all of this. I'ma want to just lay up with that motherfucker and have one on one,
Yeah.
and not for no damn designated days out of the week. Like, you
uh,
ain't finna tell me I got this motherfucker on Tuesday.
I
Bitch,
about to,
what?
I about to say somebody finna be singing that Sizzle song they the weekend.
Okay, like, I ain't even finna cap. Like, I feel like I'm not just completely emotionally stable, but coming out of a lot of the shit that I done came out of, still coming out of, otherwise not to be the dead horse with that. But I'm just saying, dealing with a lot, I've grown a lot. And to be able to say that I know that, like, that, I feel like that's, is growth. Growth or not. Growth or not.
Yeah.
I'm a ungrow in that type of environment because I'm I'm sorry. I just don't think that I'm gonna be like, I, yeah, girl, you can have him Wednesday.
Okay, so you answer indirectly. You answered my first question. Would you ever be in a poly relationship?
Probably not. Like, I mean, like I'm saying, like I'm open minded up. Ain't no judgment for me. I mean, maybe it sounds like it is, but it's not. Like, I ain't judging it. If it works for you, it works for you. Do what the fuck makes you happy. Whatever floats your goddamn boat.
Hmm.
Uh, I ain't got nothing against them, nothing against anyone who's practicing that lifestyle. If it's working for you, do what makes you happy for real. Like, as long as you ain't being forced into it or something, or you in there and you unhappy,
Yeah.
do your thing, do your shit. And like I said, I understand the community of it, right? I understand the fact that it's supposed to be multiple adults with multiple streams of income, all going into one collective thing, right? I understand all of that. But again, emotions,
Yeah.
people being human, like, it's gonna be a lot of times where I already know I'm gonna be like, why these bitches here? And then everybody gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy because it's like, bitch, we all signed up for this. Well, I want to unsign up today. I want to unsubscribe.
Subscribe.
I want to unsubscribe to this bullshit because I want to go lay in the bed with my man or my woman or whoever, and I want to get my booty rubbed and be told I'm pretty and that everything is okay and my crash out is validated. Like,
Hmm.
without worrying about anybody else. And then it's just like all the rules, like, it's rules and stuff, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and then don't fuck around and somebody getting more feelings for a particular person over all the other ones and stuff. Like, then what? Like, it's just so many working parts to that shit. I feel like I just, I don't know. I just feel like it'll be so many crimes of passion going on up in my situation. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time for that shit.
Okay, well that kind of segue into the next question I wanted to ask. So you said overall you couldn't do it, but if there was a possibility, what does a poly relationship look like to you? What would that be for you, for Yaya?
First of all, if I was gonna do it, it's gonna be a throuple, probably, maybe a quad to even it out. First of all, that way don't nobody ever feel lonely. Although I like my solitude, so yeah, so maybe a throuple. Cause what if I don't like one of them motherfuckers so much or something? You know what I mean? Like, um, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think that I would be able to live with a bunch of rules and stipulations as far as dividing up time. If we're a collective, bitch, we doing everything goddamn together. We going to bed together. We waking up together. We leaving this goddamn house together, unless somebody got a day off or something. And
How about so?
and we all putting in the pot. And also, I hope everybody got all the children they need. Cause that ain't going down neither. Like you that what? Girl, what you doing today, girl? I'm taking care of my man, other girl babies. That's no tea, no shade to nobody out there neither. I'm just saying, like,
I was like, that's something you rarely hear. Like you said, it's just like, nigga, what? That's when you check your phone. Like, is my phone fucking up?
did she mean to send that to Siri? Like, was that predictive text? Like, I mean, and again, like I hope I ain't stepping on nobody's toes. I'm just saying from my standpoint, and I'm still learning about this. I'm not completely versed on it, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
yeah. All in all in all, I don't even think I could do it. And then we know how my moods, how my moods flip up too. Like I could go all week long being happy looking at both y'all. Just love y'all and probably do to the depths, my soul, all of that. But guess what? Tomorrow I might come in this bitch and be like, hell, I might be like, why both of y'all here? Like, fuck y'all sitting up cheesing together for? What y'all niggas got going on? You know, and it's I feel like it's easy to go into it saying what you would do, right? Until you actually get there.
Yeah,
Like, look at the show. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at how they start. Oh, God, she's so fine. Oh, I like her too. Oh, we like her. Da da da. But now this nigga in it and he like, shit, yeah, I nut it every time I get a chance. And he falling in love. He buying the bitch acres of land, buy acreage. But he give you an iced out chain and say wifey. Now, unless I can go trade this in now, unless I can go turn this in to the pawn shop and get the amount of money for this that you paid for them acreages, the acres of land for this one over here,
It's gotta match up.
I'm finna beat your ass. Because why you feel so much more for this bitch than you do for me? Like I thought we was in this shit together.
I was about to say, that's funny because, and like I said, I looked up and did some research, and it's two different terms when it comes to poly. Like the polyamory, that kind of refers to being married to multiple spouses. But I think
Polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy and polyamory is more for the multiple romantic or intimate relationships. So I think that was more what us was doing.
Because one of them is supposed to be one of them is more like faith and religious based, right? Whereas the other one is more based on like more on personal beliefs and maintaining your autonomy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one is based on the belief of like doing away with the belief that only one person can fulfill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see how all of that just feel confusing though? See, that's why that right there is why I'm just not even gonna do it.
Yeah.
I ain't knocking nobody, but I don't want to be fighting. I don't want to be fighting. I just don't want to be fighting. I don't want to be fighting. I don't want to be dealing with nothing, no emotional turmoil, and having the other people looking at me like I'm like I'm crazy for feeling anything, like feeling something different, or I just ain't got time. Cause see, the way I'm set up now, I ain't finna kill nobody or nothing like that. I ain't got time to be going to jail over no dumb shit. But I be petty like a motherfucker. Oh, y'all laid up in the bed without me. Oh, y'all look at y'all. They say they cuddle up. They so cute while they sleep together. Coming in and beat y'all asses with a sock of nickels. I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna be walking around here feeling like, why does he like her more than me? Or why does she like him more than me? Or whatever the case is. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then the female couple on This Is Probably the One on Prime, which, like I said, I'm sure a lot of people know them already because they were they got really big on social media when the two ladies were still with the husband. Now, one was married to the husband. They brought the stud in as the secondary. Well, then the stud and the wife ended up moving on about they married together, and they're the ones that's on this is Polly,
Mm.
and now they having issues because the wife, even though she done moved on with the stud, the wife is having issues with going through with a legal divorce with the husband, whom she's been separated from for whatever amount of time. And of course, the stud is in her feelings because she like, we supposed to be getting married to each other. I'm supposed to be marrying you. How the fuck I'm finna propose to you and you still married to a nigga? On top of that, they on this show and they interviewing a gang of bitches to come join into their polycule. Like,
Yeah, I would say as a man, and just from watching us, I'm a firm believer that shit is a fantasy for a reason, and that shit is only good on paper and books. Like that ain't some shit you actually need to be trying to do, especially if you a man. Definitely, for one, it ain't enough time and enough resource, and it ain't
I was
enough
about to say,
dick.
unless you got two dicks.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't enough dick and time and money to go around to do all of that. It's like just dealing with one woman take a lot of time and energy and effort and patience. Now you talking about 3, 4, 5, then add kids in it. It's like this motherfucker hair turned gray within milliseconds. Like he balding and going gray, just sitting there.
But that ain't true. That's not true. Now us probably so. This nigga was pillow crying. But he fucked up big time. Like the woman that actually had her, the second one, she had her baby and she turned out to be not as great as he thought she was gonna be. Anyway, now you stuck with a baby.
Yeah, for life.
But this one on This Is Polly, they're called Yahweh, the Yahweh family. The husband is Poetic Yahweh. So everybody has their own name, right? But it ends in Yahweh. So, anyways,
The fact that you,
Poetic. What?
I would say the fact that you said that, it made me think about that goddamn show Ruthless. It's like now these
Oh
niggas,
yeah,
they got a group, the Ragadushis. So
you
like,
did it. You said it, not me. The Rockadushis.
yeah, it's like
This is the Rockadushi way. Listen, that nigga look. I mean, unless it's the Beijing, that nigga look like he doing just fine. Oh no, that Negro. Sorry about that. That Negro looks like he's doing just fine. Aside from the issue with the baby, the new baby.
yeah,
Again, much respect on that end. I don't have no jokes, no nothing on that end. That baby didn't do nothing. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And I really am. I'm praying for the best, like for real. Hope the baby is doing very well. I
yeah,
hope. But aside from that, unless that nigga just Beijing and everything down or whatever over them locks and stuff he got, that nigga look like he doing fine.
he
He
got
ain't looking
to.
like he ain't looking a bit more stressed. Them girls do everything. The queens do everything. I mean, now granted, let me not overstep my bounds either, because this is reality TV. We do not get to see everything. Things are clipped, cut, and edited for entertainment purposes. So I have no idea what really goes on behind the scenes for real. But
Yeah,
from the looks of it, and it seems to be a trend on all the poly things that I've seen, the ones with the kids, the niggas ain't like. I even seen one where the man was to stay at home. His wives all worked. He stayed at home with the baby.
mm,
He stayed at home, kept the baby, and the wives insisted on it though. And all of them came from poly backgrounds, and so their beliefs met up, like their beliefs aligned, and so nobody had an issue with him staying at home. They actually preferred it. That was how they were raised. That the man stay at home and the women go out and make the money.
yeah.
And they all slept in one big ass motherfucking bed together. Like they got custom sheets for this big ass bed and
I
everything.
about to say, is that motherfucker? What do you call that bed? Cause it ain't a California King. It's what is a double California
That's what
King?
I'm saying. It ain't no California King. Like I said, I don't think they said a name for. I think it was something that they had custom made. Like they custom ordered this bed. Like it had custom sheets, and they would get up every morning to make the bed together too. Cause one person couldn't just make the bed,
Hell
so they
no.
all used to chip in to make the bed. But this man stayed at home all day, took care of the baby.
I'm gonna say, just thinking about, just like you said, just the everyday thing that you do as a couple or just a regular, just one person. If you got 4 or 5 motherfuckers living in the house, bed, like, gotta clean up, make the bed. Even just that, thinking about how the fuck do you make a bed? It literally gonna take everybody on every corner of that bed to get
But
that
that's what
cover
I'm
on.
saying. They all make the bed together. Like everything else, I think I guess he's such a. I'm just trying to understand at this point. Like, never mind. I ain't finna comment on that. Like, I don't want to piss nobody off for real. Like, but it was a black man too. He was a black man. And all his women were Caucasian.
Mhm.
Do with that information what you will. Just saying. And they thought he was just the finest thing ever.
Well, I get.
And now that and they didn't start running into trouble though until the third wife, I think, the third girl. Because once the third girl got there, I think she was like a little bit younger than them or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she got in there, and when they started talking about a number four, baby girl didn't like that shit. Baby girl was like, "What the fuck is wrong with what we got going on right now? Why the hell is y'all still trying to add on to this shit?" Like y'all bitches, I love this. And now say number three. She snuck out the house in the middle of the night one night. Like I think she moved out on them. Cause she was like, I can't do it. And then she ended up coming back. But she still wasn't okay with them trying to add on. Like it wasn't just a number four. Like I don't think she wanted them to have any. She felt like three was enough.
Well, shit. Like I said, what? What? 2 is a conversation. 3 is a what? Shit is a group. 4, 5, 7, 8 motherfucker. That's a whole team.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I get the business aspect of it, right, and how that could be beneficial, especially right now, especially in the world right now in the economy, right?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of motherfuckers. But at the same time, but then when I think about it in that way, it's just like I feel like, well, why y'all just don't get one big ass house and all the couples just move in together and chip in and help take care of each other's kids?
Yeah.
Like, why everybody gotta be fucking?
You know how?
I'm saying, why we can't just build a community at that point?
Yeah. Well, you know how people is. It's like shit. He or her paying the bills. I feel like I gotta do something. I don't know.
All in all, I like to watch it. I'm not doing it. Cause some niggas gonna get beat up. I'm just saying.
Well, I was about to say you answered the third question, so I ain't gonna even ask you. So
What's the third question?
the third question is, what would it take for you to be in a poly relationship?
My rules, my way. One in the house. Whose house?
So
Like, but at that point, that's just selfish, right?
I'm gonna say, yeah, pretty much. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing with those kind of relationships that I don't think people take into account. With when you got a collective like that, it's like between man and woman, just two people, just getting on the same page takes a lot of fucking work. So how much do you think? How much more easy or how much more work is it gonna take you, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other women or 2 or 3 other men to be on one accord when it comes to feelings, how y'all want shit done, how y'all expectations of one another? It's just one of them things. Like again, it go to my last question. Like, is it should stay a fantasy or just an idea on paper? Like honestly, I feel like it's one of them things that it sound good on paper, it sound good in a book or audio book, but real life that shit sound difficult as hell. Like that just sound like pure chaos. Now, like you said, I ain't judging nobody. Get your freak on if that's what you doing it for. So, but I'm just saying, as a man who's been married and just talking about just being the head of the house or doing what you need to do to make sure that yourself and your significant other, everybody is straight. That's a lot of fucking pressure. And then let's talk about, okay, I'm gonna add 2 or 3 other women on this, and then and not to be rude.
You don't think you can handle it, Big Daddy?
I'm man enough to admit that I got fucking limits. Not to offend any female listeners or no female audience, family members, friends, or nobody. Again, I'm just speaking from a man perspective. I'm just saying, just dealing with your one woman on her cycle, that's enough. You be like, I'm finna go in the backyard and just camp out for the next 5 days. 5 or 6 women at once? And then I think this thing I've heard is that when it comes to like women, especially like mothers and daughters, like whoever the cycle kind of revolves around whoever the dominant person. So let alone if
it's basically when a lot of when several women are living with one another or around each other constantly, your pheromones become synced, and so basically y'all all start coming on y'all cycles at the same time, like back to back.
And for me,
like everybody sync up, so like you ain't getting no break. Cause once y'all come on, then bitch B finna come on, and then right behind bitch B, bitch C come on.
And I'm getting the fuck off of the planet Earth.
Like you ain't getting no breaks, cause it's just gonna be back to back like that.
I'm getting out the city. I'm getting out the state. I'm getting out the
either
fucking
that or
plane.
either that or you gonna have to keep everybody pregnant.
And again, that don't make sense because, like you said, the economy, bills, these kids going to school, fucking college, like you would have to hit the lottery. You would have to have a scheme or some shit set up with the lottery to have this kind of lifestyle.
You wouldn't even have to have a scheme. You know what you that would be that could become your niche. You could build the online presence off of your polygamy, off of your polyamory or whatever the hell your polycule. No disrespect to the polys, none of the polys. My bad. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing. Again, I'm still learning about this, and these are literally just our, like, his personal thoughts and mine. I'm just trying to gain some perspective. Again, I understand in my own mind. I understand how it should be able to work. But again, everybody, y'all human. Y'all human. Everybody ain't that damn grounded, and bitches be jealous.
I'm gonna say shit. Niggas could get jealous because shit. Like I said, one thing that I have researched is the polyandry, and that's what women having multiple husbands at once. I honestly couldn't see how that shit would work because that's, like you said, that's an episode of For My Man and Fatal Attraction.
Now pause, because when we get off of here, I'm gonna have to go look it up so that I can tell you about it, because I forgot the name of it, because I was sad that when the first season ended, it was either 1 or 2 seasons. Either way it go, it didn't come back, and I was geeked because it was a show about that. It was the lady, it was the women and her men, and so it was this black woman on there, and she had a husband, and then she decided she wanted another man, and the husband was okay with it. I really feel like, this is just my personal opinion, I'm not saying this to be factual, but watching the show, I really feel like that bitch man was just sick of her ass anyway, and he was just like, she want another man, get motherfucking whoop the goddamn dude.
Like,
hell yeah, take this bitch out my hands.
Like tag
because
in.
because she went and got another man that she liked, and all of them got along. As far as I could, like, literally they all got along. The husband was okay with it, and the setup was like, basically, now that this other man is here and we've spent time or whatever the case, however it went, right, it was now time for the second one. Like, the second one was moving in the bedroom. The husband, the top dog, went and got his own room, and he was happy with that shit. He was like, I like it. He was like, shit, when I need to get my rocks off, I can do that. And then she get to go back to her room with her man.
Mm.
He like, it's all good. And she like, I love it. I got men around. I got a man to do it. I got men to do everything for me. I need a motherfucking wall picture hung up there on the goddamn wall. There's always a man here to do it. I need the trash taken out. It ain't never not a man here to do that shit. Like she was, everybody was happy. Now the problem came in where she was really. It seemed as though she was treating these men like designer brands. Like, this nigga out of season. I done woke him. I done woke this nigga for 2 years. It's time for a new nigga. Now this nigga can stay. But if I'm when I wear him again, well, you know, that's optional. And so the new man, like, they was all peaceful, the two men and her. Because like I said, I really feel like the husband's like, I'm just sick of her and her bullshit. I ain't gonna say that, but you know, shit. Nigga, I got my own room. I can give me some ass when I want it, and I can sit on a goddamn motherfucking way. If I don't want to talk to neither one of them niggas, I just go in my new room and shut my motherfucking door. Period. If we want to play sleepover, we can do that. But the problem started to come in because I think she was letting the new one know that she was interested in going out and doing some dates with somebody else too. And he looking like what about our commitment ceremony? What about this nigga over here? Like, you got two of us. This ain't enough.
Like, wait a minute, bitch. Like, I'm the only person that cutting the yard and trimming everything. Don't bring this new nigga. He gonna fuck up my system.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think she was like forthcoming with certain information. Like, I love y'all and y'all have a good time and stuff and like that. And we can do, like, I think she had rules on like how long you get to stay in a room with me as my man. After that, fuck out. Need a new pair of shoes, bitch.
I say she sound like a goddamn madam. She like a pimp.
She kind of acted like one, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. But I'm gonna find the name of the show so I can send you the title or whatever.
Say, she the real madam from all the Queen's Men. She just
listen, bro. I be out in these poly shows because I don't like real life drama. Fuck that shit. But TV drama, bitch, I'm here for it. Because that's the type of like they're saying. That's the type of shit you watch from a distance. And is fuck that real life shit. But that TV shit, I'm here for it. Reality and otherwise, I am here for it. Because I just be looking at some of these people like, you not being serious right now. You not sitting here crying over that when you just went out there and said that bitch is fine and this is community dick. Now, the community dick is community dicking and you in your feelings.
Yes,
make it make sense.
It ain't no fun with the rabbit when the rabbit got the gun.
Then you got another couple on there though. There's just the three of them. They're a throuple. They got plenty of issues, I think. Like, I think one of the issues is that the second wife is more into the first wife. Like, she's into both of them, of course, but I think she's more into like being a lesbian, and the wife is like, well, we can get down and stuff, but I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a fucking lip licker. Like, shit, yeah. But now they got a whole nother issue that is the wedding or commitment ceremony to the second wife. And the wife is telling this second lady like, well, you got too much dip on your chip, bitch. I'm the wife. We got married this many years ago. You see this here? You see this motherfucking, see this goddamn wedding picture right here? This is us. Shit. Now, you can touch everything in my house. On your Uncle Elroy. Just don't put your hand in my cookie jar. Like, this girl is like, I want a dress. I just want other things. And the wife is like, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Like you got this fucked up. No, we didn't agree to this shit. And now the new lady all up, she is emotional. Like, what do you mean? This is probably the only opportunity I'll have at getting married. What do you mean it's not a wedding? And she's like, We gonna go on Amazon. We gonna order these matching dresses. She was like, Amazon.
Like, this gonna be a backyard party if I ever seen one.
That bitch mad, okay? Upset. Somebody, what you mean? Fuck you mean? This is wedding. And I'm like, oh, I'm tuned in for this because I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Cause baby, man, baby says you ain't put me in no motherfucking Amazon dress.
I'm about to say.
Bitch, I want all the bells and whistles.
But see, that's the thing that I really be wanting to. I ain't gonna say I want to talk to somebody, but I want to know: do y'all really be thinking about all of the angles of this shit? Because, like I said, you can say all day, "Oh, I don't want to be married," and for some people that is absolutely true. But at some point, once you fall in love with somebody or be around somebody, you gonna want to take it to the next level. Like, I ain't gonna even just say that that's nature, but it's natural to want to go to the next level of, like, you know, commitment. Like, you mean to me, you mine, I'm yours, you know. So, like you said, a person gonna want all the things, all the bells and the whistles. Like, shit, if y'all living like y'all married, then you gonna want the, I ain't gonna just say the title of being married, but you want the being official in the sense of.
Now that you said that, it made me think because it's like, say that it does work out, right? Say that you got you a throuple or whatever, and it does work out, but like this, they can't. When y'all established this, there were just two people. They were already married, and then say the man die or whoever the main person is, they die.
Yeah, legally, you got.
But I'm married. I'm the one that's married to this man. We just shit at this point. I don't even know if you consider that common law because you been here, you get mail and all of that here. Like, I don't know what you consider that. What that look like for that person that ain't married, that is not legally married, doesn't have any legal ties to this person whatsoever. Like,
Yeah, and that's the reality. I don't know. I don't think a lot of these people look at, because, like I said, even from just to show us, we seen like the real life complication of, you got literally, you cannot be in two places at once. You got one wife who's sick, you got your other lady, she having a baby. At that point, they both equally important, but you cannot,
no,
you
I was
can't
gonna
switch
say,
us.
don't say sick. Let's be specific. She wasn't sick. She was pregnant too. Remember, they was
Yeah,
pregnant at the same
yeah,
time, and
she
she
was
lost her
pregnant, lost her
baby.
baby, yeah. And even then, in real life, what the fuck? How do you even manage them kind of emotional that situation? Because somebody gonna resent somebody after that, or hate somebody because you were like, this bitch. Like, I had a baby, my baby not here, and this bitch around here walking around with the
And she
baby.
got her baby, and she don't even want. She act like she don't even want that baby. That's a whole slap in the motherfucking face.
Yep. And then too, don't let her have the baby and it's a boy or a girl and name the baby a name that you wanted to name your child. Well, oh, she named her son Junior. I wanted mine was a boy. I was gonna name him Junior. I'm about to bust this bitch head. And that's why I keep my ass in the house.
Fun fact. Fun fact. When I was with my ex, her mama told me a story. My ex daddy had two juniors.
That's some wild shit.
Do with that information what you will. I'm just saying. Like, woo. And I don't think they knew about each other for a minute either.
Mm. That's a hell of a way to meet your brother in a coffee shop. Like, Elroy Jenkins Jr.? Like, that's my
I
coffee.
think they met at the grocery store.
They met, what?
I think they met at the grocery store.
Now we about to have a fucking fight in front of the cereal aisle. Like, just get me off this damn planet.
The mamas met and went home to the house together.
Well, stranger things have happened.
And then when he got there and he realized everybody was there, he went in the room and jumped out the window.
I'm about to say, that's the only course of action he got. He gotta get the fuck out of there, because he ain't finna be, like, it's rare to find men who could take that level of smoke, you know, just stand on business, just take all of that frustration and just resentment and anger to the chest. And rightfully so, cause you out here dicking around with different women. Like I said, some niggas be just trying to
Pulling
put
intended.
they be trying to put they dick through the ringer. I swear, if they dick could do a survey, it's like, Jesus, you should have never gave me to this nigga. This nigga don't know what he doing. He just abusing me. I'm just going through all kind of stupidity with this nigga.
He said dicking around. Pun intended. But I often wonder what my life would be like if I had been born a man.
I will say, I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's a little hard, and that shit is on elite mode, and nobody give a fuck about your feelings. Like,
I care about your feelings.
I know you do, but I'm just saying, in the world of being a man, it's like a full contact sport. It's like the moment you born and you get, pronounce a boy, it's like, nigga, it's like 300, nigga. You born now, you gotta go to war every day. Ain't no fucking
Well,
crime.
in that case, I should have been a man, because that's literally that's how I live. That's how I live my life. I just don't have no dingling and don't have no twig and berries. But and that's why most dudes don't. Most dudes either get along with me or they don't. Cause I'm like, well, I'm the homie. Like I'm the homie for real. But I get it. I get it. I do. It is. It's definitely that's a whole nother topic though. We ain't finna get into that. Maybe that'll be next episode, and I'll interview you.
Okay.
I'll come up. I'll have questions for you in that aspect. But I get it, and that's why I be telling people like I'm not a he-man woman hater. I mean, or a he man hater. Yeah, I'm not. I get it. I know what it. I've seen, parts of it. You a black man and people telling you can't cry. You can't cry. You can't feel nothing. You just gotta work. Work. That's all your job is to provide. Hattie, you knock this bitch up and then you provide.
Yeah.
And then everybody outside crying like Taraji P. Henson that the Joe don't love me no more. Like,
Yeah.
you told this nigga he couldn't feel nothing. But again, that's another episode. So yeah. But I do wonder. I wish. No, I don't. Let me be careful what I wish for. Let me be absolutely careful what I wish for. I take that back. I'll just live in wonderment. I don't know. Write a short story about it or something. I don't know, but not at all.
Yeah.
I'm good. The only thing I feel like I'm missing out on is peeing outside. What? Peeing outside? I'm missing out on peeing. I'm missing out on being able to pee anywhere I want and fellatio.
I about to say, the pissing outside, it only feel good when you absolutely have to piss outside. But again, you taking a fucking chance of getting your ass locked up, because anybody catch you with your dick in your hand pissing, they ain't gonna care if I've been driving for 15 hours and I.
Well, of course, Champ. I ain't talking about indecent exposure here.
I'm
But
just
I'm just saying, like, y'all got a better chance at it than I do. I ain't with the squatting stuff. I ain't with it. And little known. Well, there might be more than a little known fact, but just in case there's somebody out there that didn't know, there is a contraption out called the shiwi for that very thing, to allow us to pee like men in unpredictable situations. Comes with a handy dandy carrying case and everything.
I'm about to say, we've officially stayed too long. Now that you just said that, I can't unhear it. Now I'm gonna be trying to look.
And you gonna go look it up. Yeah. It's a thing, and they come in different colors too. It's on Amazon too.
Amazon got fucking everything at this point, other than paying their workers a better wage.
I was mad that I was just mad that I didn't come up with it. The shiwi.
Even the name fucking hilarious, the shiwi.
It's basically like a coochie cone. Like like a funnel. Like a funnel, right? Like a funnel. So it's made like a funnel, right? But it's, you know, it's shaped to the female anatomy so that so it's no leakage and shit. And
Like a
basically
female
you,
cup.
yeah, like, but like literally like a funnel. Like when you want to pour something into a smaller, so like that. But it is just, it's shaped to the female anatomy so that you don't leak while you're, or make a mess while you're doing. And you put it up there. You just open your legs, put it up there, and then it just funnels the pee out in a straight stream, and yeah, and like, yeah.
I about to say. What would they think of next?
Even stranger is like, I know people probably like, well, why you know that? Cause it was some type of advertisement for it, or somebody was talking about it on, this was years ago when they started talking. I was like, that shit is not real. That shit is not real. It was real. And then I was telling my sister about it at the time. Why my sister ordered one for my ex in her favorite colors.
I say, shit. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Shit.
I can't stand you. All I know is this been a bomb ass episode. We need more episodes like this, cause
Yeah.
I think we should have another part of the, not for the next episode, but I think we should do another, because I want to do, I've been researching and reading and just not like necessarily just researching like I gotta know more, but when these shows and stuff come out, I be on it. I be wanting to know. I be wanting to know.
I about to say, yeah, because like I said, this one of them things like shit. I would want to interview an actual person who's in that life or have that, you know, kind of dynamic, because I ain't gonna say TV shows and reality shows don't give you the full spec, but they give you a decent amount enough to be like, oh, okay. Because it even make me think about what was the lesbian homie. Like that show is actually going into that realm of being in a poly relationship. You got this one
Hell
dude.
yeah, and look at their first night together. They fell out. They quit. The bitch got up and left. Cause somebody gonna always feel left out. That's why I said.
Again, like I been saying, you ain't got it ain't enough time and meat to be doing it. Like I said, that again, that's one of them things that sound good on paper in books, but in reality, it's like, nigga, how are we really gonna make this shit work? Cause like you said, if they get pregnant at the same time, and even then, it's like, nigga, how would that even happen?
That's the other thing. Okay, so look, are we over our time by this point? Cause I don't know if anybody's interested enough to be just sticking around. When I find the names of these other ones that I watched, it just ended so abruptly. Cause I think what I'm finna tell you was a part of the one. Well, maybe it wasn't. Anyway. Oh Jesus. So this one couple, they were black, man and a woman. They're like 2 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided they wanted to start bringing people in. Baby. Their wife was trying to run a strip program. Okay. Oh, you want to come in here and be on my man? Can't eat meat. You can't do this. You can't do that. You got to live a whole vegan ass lifestyle, because she was just like, bitch, you not finna fuck up my pH balance.
I say she run a tight ship for real. Like this. Like,
speaking of, I want that shirt. I want that. You don't fuck up my pH balance. Anyway, listen. So listen. This motherfucker, you got to come in here. You can't eat meat. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't. And you have to go through this whole so many days of detoxing before you can even sit on it.
I say she run a tight ship. Shit.
Ain't no meat in this house. Ain't no nothing. Ain't no, yeah. All of that to say, that's another thing. That's another thing right there. That's another thing that throws it off of me, because we not all finna be up in this bitch raw dogging.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, because like I said,
and for me, it got more to do. It got more to do with than just my pH balance.
Like
I
you
don't know
said,
that hoe.
yeah, it's like you said, it's the health, the spiritual aspect. Because like I said, raw dog, that's a soul tie. Like you connecting with this person, and like I said, shit, what they going through, like you said, what they eating, what they feeling, that shit rub off on you. And then like I said, whole house would be fucked up. Like 7 people in here crazy than a motherfucker. Cause she fucked him, he fucked her, and he fucked them. Not everybody crazy as shit. Everybody about two. Everybody is a cheeseburger and a fry short of a Happy Meal at this point.
And you got a box
For real.
and a toy. You stupid.
For real.
Listen,
Everybody cheese that fell
I'm
off the
worried
damn
about.
cracker. Again, that's why it go back to what I said. That shit is a fantasy. That shit only good on paper and audiobooks. Like that shit in real life, I don't know how you gonna make that shit work in real life, because again, with the community, ideas of community and just how people are, cause like just like you said, if there's an emergency and I'm in the hospital, I'm laying on a fucking ventilator or something, and the doctor come in like I need to speak to the wife, and y'all both get up, they gonna be confused like what the fuck. They,
Keep talking.
I about to say they gonna be confused on who the fuck to listen to, and at the end of the day, then it's gonna cause a fight, because they like they should listen to me. I'm the wife, bitch. You just got here 5 years ago. I've been here for 20. They listen to me.
And the hospital gonna be like, we listening to whoever name is on that motherfucking paper. So y'all fighting for nothing
Yeah,
at this point.
and then like I said, if this man ass wake up, he gonna either wake up to heaven or pure hell. He might choose to just
He
walk
gonna just go
on.
back
He
to
just
sleep.
like I'm going to the
I'm
upper
about to
room
say,
at this point.
he just gonna be like, I'm going back to bed. I wake up when one of them, when it's only one of them in the room, and hopefully it's the right one.
See, that's gonna start some more
Fuck
shit,
that
cause the
shit.
one gonna be like this. What you mean about the white one? I'm the white one. You the semi alright one.
Did you know that did you know that this stuff goes so far back though? Like it's so deeply rooted. Like people been really practicing these this multiple way of living.
Yeah, I say I think this go back to biblical times, cause even kings had multiple wives, but even then it's like I understand for the sake of just carrying on your bloodline, but my nigga, like nigga, our patience ain't like God patience. And even God be like this nigga.
Listen. All I can say is more power to y'all out there practicing that lifestyle. I hope it's working out for y'all. And if it ain't, get the fuck out while you got a chance. You know, uh, uh, hey,
I about to say
may the
don't
force
don't
be
don't.
with you.
I about to say don't jog, nigga. High step like you in football, nigga. Get them knees up.
Knees to chest. Knees to chest. Like, I can already tell you. I don't know. I think at this stage of my life, though, if I was doing poly with a man and a woman, both of them niggas be mad at me.
So it's like we gonna just leave. We gonna just leave her downstairs.
Both of y'all niggas be mad at me, and I ain't even gonna care. Listen, I just prefer to keep a 2-person happy home. That's what I prefer. No, nothing. And if I'm gonna entertain the thought of a third person, it's gonna be a one-night stand. We're gonna go find us a bitch and vet her though. Like, I don't mean vet her like get to know her. Bitch, where your STD panel at? Where your ladies STD panel at? Because are you clean? And then we can have a whoop-de-doo frolic in the darkness together, and then kick that bitch out. Hey, don't spend the night and shit. Get out. And it ain't gonna be at home neither. We going to get a nice room somewhere, and we ain't even kicking her out. We gonna leave her. We leave the money on the table, and we out. Get your ass up and let's go. Wash your dick off in the sink, and let's ride, Clyde. Like, that was it. And don't me about that shit no more. I'll let you know when I'm in the mood again. And that's all. There is to it. Don't come back to me. Remember such and such. We don't even know this bitch name.
So out
That's
of
it.
sight,
Keep it gangster. Yep, keep it gangster. Keep it moving.
like out of sight, out of mind.
Yep. Ain't no spinning no block, no none of that.
How about I say not to wash your dick in the sink? Said man can't even take a damn shower. Like nigga, clean your balls
When
in
we
the
get
sink.
home. When we get home, that's less important. And be fucking quiet, cause don't wake that bitch up.
How about I say she gonna wake up once the door closes.
No, she ain't. I'll close it, take your ass onto the car, pull it around. I'll be down there in a minute. Or I'll be right behind you. Hold the elevator door. Mm-mm.
How about I
Shit,
say
better yet, I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. You want another you feel like you in the mood for something different, buy me a wig. Well, let's cosplay. Shit. Fucking another woman. Nigga. What?
how about I say the
I'm
cosplay? The
good.
cosplay sound way more safe. That sounds safe. That's safe to do.
Alright, who you want me to be? One Piece? Sailor Moon? Fucking somebody off of one of the ladies off of Steven Universe? What you want to do? We can come up with our own character if you want to.
Yeah.
But let's just not. Let's just not.
Yeah. Again.
Again though, all jokes aside, much respect to whatever it is you out there doing. Just whatever you doing, do it safely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be a strong minded individual though to be talking about some permanent shit like poly and whatnot.
Well, like I said, be safe, strap up, shit, and
Oh,
and don't go wrong.
and I did forget about that one aspect though. You know, some of them had their rule and their understanding that they each also get to date outside of the polycule. Like they ain't really bringing nobody else in, but each of us individually can go out, and then that allows time for like one-on-one time. You get what I'm saying?
It's always a motherfucker trying to be greeted. That's just a sound like that one greeted motherfucker. Just like I'm gonna find a loophole. I want to have more fun. I want to add some additional people without adding an
But that's
additional
what
person.
but that's what I'm saying. It applies to all of them. All of them get to take a night off.
Somebody
So when the
gonna
one person is out, the other two get to whoop de do.
okay. What happens when the whoop de doo and somebody stay out too long? Well, they get their motherfucking socks knocked off, and then they like, I want to add this person in. I want to bring this person. I have so much fun with this person.
I guess they'll cross that bridge when they get there, won't it? I don't know. I'm just telling you the things that I've seen
I'm gonna have to take
throughout
a
my
page out
time
of my
in
mama book.
exploring it.
I'm gonna have to take a page out of my mama book. This just sound like a fucking killing waiting to happen. There's another goddamn
Oh,
episode.
yeah, because I was about to get into that other one too. That show that I was watching and you started watching and we was watching it together at one point.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish. I think I did finish it, but I gotta. But that's more. Well, that kind of fall in the same line as this shit too, but it's a different name for this shit.
It did with the one couple. It did. Remember
Yeah.
because remember that girl freaked out when she found out her husband. I mean, when she found out the man that was fucking on her. And remember, they all did it together. So they were more like swingers.
Yeah.
They were more like swingers. But remember, she freaked out when she realized that man had penetrated her without a condom on. Oh
Hidden
my
wrong.
god!
Yeah, he just. Yeah, that's when it's like flag on the goddamn play.
Why was that not clear though? Why was that not made clear? Wow, but like before it even.
I about to say, what just
Where was your
happened? What
husband
just
at
happened
then?
to couples getting together, having a fucking game night, playing cards, dancing, doing karaoke? Like, when did all this freak shit become a part of couples night?
Did he?
I about to say, he guilty of a lot of shit, but I can't say he guilty of this particular thing.
So freak off.
I about to say,
Anyway, how long the fuck we get? Because we can keep going.
I about to say we had an hour.
But
We had an hour, so I guess we'll go on and just get into the recommendations and go on and close it out.
to be continued.
Okay. To be continued, guys. We'll revisit this at a later episode, but for the recommendations, we're gonna shout out the recommendations based on what we was talking about. Check out the Tubi show Us. They got 2 seasons, season 1 and 2. So it'll kind of give you just kind of a beginning to the current to where everything fall the fuck apart. So it's pretty decent. So I just say check it out. Check out Tubi's Us. Check out on Amazon Prime, This Is Poly. I don't know if you gotta have a subscription or if this was a different network, but like y'all say,
you don't have to have a subscription.
Like y'all say, you can check it out on Amazon Prime if you got Prime.
Yeah, I don't think you have to have a subscription. I don't think so. I don't know, but go ahead.
Okay, for all the nerd kids who ain't into poly, you just a nerd. Check out Netflix. The Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2 is finally out. It's been 2 fucking long years, and season 2 is finally dropped. So we get to see Aang learn earthbending and see Toph. I can't wait to get my Netflix back on because I'm gonna definitely have to binge watch this. Next recommendation, House of the Dragon season 3. This is another show that took like 2 to 3 damn years. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out again when I'm at somebody's house that got HBO. I'm just tired of these fucking subscriptions. So, and if you haven't, go fucking see Masters of the Universe. I felt like a little kid again watching that movie with my mom and my brother. Like just to see He-Man transform. Like I felt like a little kid. It's like this is what life should be like. Dope shit. Like take me back to my childhood. They done did a He-Man movie. They need to do a Thundercats and a Voltron movie. So for all you 80s and 90s
I'm just
kids,
listening.
I said for all you 80s and 90s kids, definitely check out He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
I have the power.
I ain't gonna lie,
I would have all the power in a poly relationship. Just so you know.
I about to say, okay, Skeletor.
Carry on.
Okay, and celebrating black men and black women and black businesses. Again, shout out to the What a Bomber podcast, to Yaya. Definitely check out the previous episodes and also check out the merch. I said we gotta get everything uploaded to the link in the website, so definitely be on the lookout for that.
Can you see it?
A little bit.
Oh, we gotta get a better setup. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's why we need y'all to subscribe, so we can yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah, check me out, Champ the Big Ace. So if you need any custom logos, designs, graphic tees, reach out to me.
He did my shirt
on ABC Designs 901 on IG and TikTok.
Don't forget to remind them that you also did the cover art, original cover art for the previous episode, the episode before this one.
Yeah,
Atlas.
Yeah, the Atlas. That's the strong episode. That's custom artwork that I created. If you want to purchase it, reach out to me via DM or hit me up on the website ABC Design 901.
Or reach out to me, and I'll reach out to him. Either way, it's multiple ways. Just reach out.
Yeah,
reach out and touch.
And shout out to Isam Diamonds Customs. Yaya, she got an official ambassadorship. So y'all check them out on TikTok, and definitely if you want to get some custom pieces, original. They did a Michael Jackson
nails.
They
Oh,
did
go
a
ahead.
Michael Jackson glove. I said once I get my money right, I'm gonna have to hit them up. Like I need this, even though this ain't the real Michael. I need it. I need to have this. When
And while he's on the subject of Ice and Diamonds, then I want to go and do the shout outs to all the members of that team. Okay. So not only do they do custom everything, bling things and all. They do jewelry, they do shoes, hats, nails. Okay, ladies, go get your grabbers done. Okay. And whatever purchase you decide to make on that website, which is www.isomdiamondscustoms.com. Okay, any purchase you make from them, you can use my code WAB10 to receive 10% off of your purchase. But you can check out all the members of the team on TikTok by, let's see, Isom Diamonds Customs. That's the main page. Then you got Shug SUGG underscore the mad scientist. Okay. Then you got at Legacies Legends. LEGACYS underscore legends. And then you got their dad Omegalodon Productions LLC. Omegalodon. OMEGLADON Productions LLC. Check them out.
okay, I said I'm gonna make sure we add their information in the show notes so everybody can reach out and put that discount code so y'all can support Yaya. And also, I want to give a special thanks and also a shout out to Purple Lily Designs and Yo Yo, just for loving on Yaya. They sent her some custom stuff through the mail, and it's stuff that you need for your house, especially with the summertime. These damn bugs, you definitely gonna need that bite back spray just to keep these damn mosquitoes off of us. So
They
definitely,
got everything. The homemade all natural bug spray. They got the incense cones, the regular and their backflow. So the smoke comes from the top and the bottom of them to survive. Got the bite back spray. She does room spray, hand sanitizer. She does all natural pre rolls for and custom. She custom makes them to whatever your needs may be, whether it's anxiety or otherwise. Um, she even does laundry detergent. Just go hit her up. She also has, not only is she on TikTok and Instagram, she also has an Etsy page, Purple Lily Designs.
okay. I say, well, make sure we get all that information in the show notes. Again, thank you everybody for listening.
And also another special shout out, because let's not forget that. But Chaotic Thoughts, the mastermind behind our new theme song for the What a Bummer podcast. www.chaotic with a K thoughts.com. She's also on YouTube. She's also on TikTok. She everywhere. Everywhere. Check that out.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's been another episode of What a Bomber podcast. I hope everybody have a blessed weekend, have a good week, and definitely, if you out there meeting people, just do one-on-one. Don't try to add a whole group of people, and not unless you're ready to do that. But
I was about to say, don't listen to Champ. Do whatever your heart desires, but safely. Okay? Safely, with logic. Just keep it real with people, okay? I love you, but I love her too. On
what's that?
second thought, maybe y'all should just be monogamous. I don't know. Do what works for you.
I about to say, love y'all. Y'all have a good weekend.